Hello, brothers and sisters. I wanted to take a moment to update you on the progress of our fight to secure health care and pension benefits for our retirees. After our successful effort in September, where we put 10,000 UMWA members and supporters on the Capitol lawn, we won an overwhelming 18-8 vote for our legislation by the Senate Finance Committee. But then Congress recessed for the election without taking any further action on our bill. We believe we not only have the votes to pass this legislation in the Senate, we have the 60 votes needed to get this bill on the floor for a vote. Lawmakers will be back in Washington on November the 14th and will meet for just a few days before Thanksgiving. Then they will take the holiday off and come back to D.C. on November the 28th. They will stay until they have dealt with some must-do issues, including funding the government for the next year. We are working very hard to be one of the issues Congress deals with. We want to get this legislation passed and preserve retirees' health care and pensions as soon as we can. But while we are fighting for the best outcome, there are still those in Congress who oppose our legislation and who would rather see retirees lose their health care and pensions instead of keeping America's promise to them. These politicians and others, like the Heritage Foundation, simply do not care if retirees live or die or if you lose your health care. They simply do not care if you lose your home or if your pensions are cut. They are not interested in you, they never have been, and they never will be. Our opponents will not prevail. However, the possibility exists that it may not get done by the end of the year. Rest assured, the United Mine Workers is never going to stop until this legislation is passed and your benefits are secure. That is why the UMWA is going to have meetings in a couple of weeks for retirees affected by the Patriot coal bankruptcy who are receiving their health care from the Patriot VEBA. We will explain the health care options those retirees will have if this legislation does not pass by the end of the year. I want to reiterate that these meetings are only for Patriot, Peabody, and Arch retirees who are receiving their health care from the Patriot VEBA. The meetings will be on November the 15th and November the 16th. We will send out more information on the UMWA website, on the UMWA Facebook page, through robocalls, and to your local unions about the exact time and place for these meetings. Those retirees whose benefits are covered by the 1993 fund and who retired after December the 31st, 2006, and who received a letter from the Health and Retirement Funds will have separate meetings conducted by the Health and Retirement Funds. You can find a list of those meetings on the UMWA's website in For Members section or call your district office. Again, these meetings are to prepare for something that we hope will never happen, and which we all in the UMWA are working every single day to prevent. One other thing, to help in our fight to preserve these benefits, we need to make sure the politicians hear our voices even on the floor of the United States Senate. I'm asking each of you to write a letter addressed to one of our sponsors of our legislation, Senator Joe Manchin, telling him why you and your family need the health care and pension benefits you've earned. Let him know what will happen if you lose those benefits. Bring those letters with you to this meeting. We will deliver them to Senator Manchin, who has promised to read them on the floor of the Senate. Thanks for watching, and may God bless you and your family.